California's active shooting situation comes just 5 days after 9 people were injured, 3 others killed here in Colorado Springs during a 5-hour standoff.
And the suspected gunman, Robert Deere, appears in court next week to hear the state charges against him. KRDO News Channel 13's Eric Fink joins us live now to explain if Deere could face federal charges. Eric, you talked with an attorney with experience concerning domestic terrorism.
Good evening, Rana. This lawyer I spoke with today says, given the magnitude of this case and the charges that Deere could be facing, well, that could move this case out of state. Criminal defense attorney Pat Micah defended underwear bomber Farouk Abdul Muttalab.
Farouk was an individual sitting in prison serving at least 3 life sentences without parole.
The terrorist was convicted of trying to blow up a Northwest Airlines flight on Christmas Day, 2009. Micah says the Black Friday shooting at Planned Parenthood could be considered domestic terrorism because the shooter may have been motivated by an ideology.
That this gentleman went in with the purpose of changing some sort of government policy.
And Micah contends Robert Deere's case may be tried at the federal level.
The federal government has the resources to prosecute a case like this that won't put a burden on the taxpayers of this local community like a state prosecution would.
5 days after the attack here at Planned Parenthood, police, you can see, are still on scene gathering evidence. The U.S. Attorney's Office tells me they have opened up a federal investigation, but it is too early to know whether or not they will take the case. Micah says the underlying politics of this shooting may be what urges President Obama to nudge the Justice Department to go after Deere.
There's a great deal of concern over the abortion issue, and the current administration has strong feelings and support for clinics such as Planned Parenthood. There is a good chance that this president may insist on a prosecution.
And if Deere is tried as a domestic terrorist, Micah says it could also speed up the judicial process. And Micah says the death penalty will be explored no matter who tries this case because this was a mass killing and Deere allegedly killed a police officer. Reporting live tonight, Eric Fink, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. A record number of background checks